What's going on? This your boy Gangstar Talk with AJ, and I'm back with another video. So in this video, man, I want to talk about this is designed to turn us into something we aren't. This TI program, right? This Game Stalker program. If you're into thought-provoking content like this, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. So this is designed to 100% turn us into something we're not. It's designed to make us look crazy. It's designed to make us look like we're trash, like we're the scum of the earth, like we're everything negative, everything but the child of God, right? And we've stayed strong throughout that. We've managed to, we're not perfect, so we given it attention some days? Yes. In the past we have. But in this season we will no longer, and we will continue to no longer give these people energy. We will not do that. Don't let them, regardless, they're going to do stuff and say stuff to make it seem like we're something that we're not, regardless. But what you have to do is understand that it's not real. It's not true. They're making up lies and fabricating lies on us to make us seem like we're the problem when we're not the problem. So your response to that is going to be everything, because obviously once you hear something so much, psychologically they're trying to program it in our minds to make it seem like it's true. And if you if you keep giving attention to it and responding to it, then psychologically they're going to download that into your mind. So it's best not to give energy to something that you know that's not true at all. If these people, you know what I'm saying, because they're simpletons. A lot of these people that participate in your game stalking are simpletons. So if they're willing to believe it and believe anything, then let them. Because at the end of the day, they're simpletons, and the powers that be know that. They know that they can manipulate and play on the intelligence of people, of Americans, to participate in targeting. They know they can. So it's nothing to them to make up lies about you and get a bunch of people to believe it. You know what I'm saying? They can have multiple people come to the same person and tell them the same thing, and they're going to believe it just off the premise that multiple people told them the same thing, instead of them being logical and being, you know what I'm saying, having some type of intelligence and integrity to come up to you and ask you about it. But instead of that, they just go on with narrative. But that's just what the world is. That's like when you look at social media, you got people up there that think AI is real. That's how you know that this generation, the society is fried. So if they think AI is real, they'll believe anything. If you want to be honest with you, they'll believe any damn thing. So it's not hard to manipulate and play on the intelligence of Americans, because they know they're not smart. Look at all the stuff that people are getting themselves into in the world that we read about every day. They know they can play on the intelligence of Americans. They know that. And people around the world as well. The educational system has underwent such a decline over the years that the average person can leave high school, like our you know what I'm saying, our youth, they leave high school barely knowing how to do anything. They're just skewing the numbers, just like the government skews all the numbers to make shit believe that it's better than what it is. And what they're trying to do to us is distort our reality. They're trying to distort everything. They're trying to make it seem like our reality isn't what it is. And that's why they come around and they have this directed conversation. They do this V2K because they're trying to program these lies into our heads to make it seem like that they're real things. So that way you would believe the stuff that they're saying. It's all a mind control. They're trying to mind F us over, and you have to be strong. You have to be bigger than that. You have to have God in your life to be able to begin the process to overcome this. And it's all in, you know what I'm saying, your will. You know what I'm saying? It's all in it's all in mental fortitude. You know what I'm saying? You can't let them control you like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they're trying to do. And as you know, as in this country, everything is about control. With the government, everything is about control. You see all the people that come up with things, you know what I'm saying, invent things, or like there's a lot of innovators and a lot of people who are conspiracy theorists. Have you noticed that a lot of conspiracy theorists that were on YouTube 20 plus years ago, they're no longer, they're nowhere to be found? Tells you all you need to know. And you notice that all the people that have some type of knowledge, you know what they do to those people? They put allegations on those people. They cancel those people. They slander those people's names because they don't want people to be bigger than the program. If you have some type of knowledge and something to offer that's different from the regular reality, then you will be ostracized in the world today. They don't want you to be bigger than the program. They don't want people with a little bit of knowledge that know what's going on. If you're bigger than the program and you know what's going on, they will try to ostracize you out of the society, and they'll do it by any means necessary, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. So understand that it's not you. It's not you. It's them. They want, and you know what? I found a video, like a recording. I'm not saying I'm nervous to upload it, but I gotta edit it because it has like my name, my personal information in it. But I want to edit it out. When I edit it out, and this is something that I had for years, by the way. So this is not new. This is like probably 2 years old almost. But I found it in my Google file, a conversation that I recorded, and this individual I was having a conversation with was gaslighting me when I was bringing up gang stalking and how people are trying to sabotage me, and they're talking about me, having directed conversation and talking trash about me in controlled environments. Now, I'll just give like a brief summary. So this person said, you're delusional, you know, you don't know what you're talking about, you're crazy, you hear stuff, and all this, that, and the third. Trying to essentially downplay what I say or what I know is going on. So pay attention to who you around. Because a lot of times the people you're around, they the biggest ones that's gaslighting you, trying to keep you out of the loop on what you know you're dealing with. You know, that's how it starts. The people that are around you will gaslight you and try to make it seem like that there's nothing going on in your life, even though you see it and you're dealing with it firsthand. You know what I'm saying? So be cautious and mindful about who you communicate with. And the only reason I said I did this, I had that conversation with that individual, is because I wanted to get it on record that people really gaslight you and try to make it seem like what's going on isn't going on. I already knew what they were going to say, somewhat. I was kind of shocked at some of the stuff they said, but I kind of had a feeling that that's exactly what was going to happen. So it didn't really surprise me about the reaction or whatever, but it was just like, wow, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. Lesson learned, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, this is your boy GameStop Talk with AJ. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. And y'all keep your head up out there, stay prayed up. Keep God first, you know what I'm saying? Walk through faith, walk with faith, and stay drug and alcohol free. Preserve that mind of yours. Read books, you know what I'm saying? Read the Bible preferably. Keep your mind focused and fresh, you know, on the task at hand. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways to like cope with this without having to turn into stuff that that low key just suppresses it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, instead of like running away from problems, man, you gotta attack them problems head on and learn how to, you know what I'm saying, train your mind to mentally just deal with this stuff in a more healthy way, so that way you're not out here you know what I'm saying, tricking your mind up, you know. And don't let these empty vessels, you know, and these NPCs ruin your day, y'all. But I'm going, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.